Hi everyone. So I'm replying to this week's discussion post regarding child sexual abuse in the story Sold and two articles that talk about it by McDaniel and Lowe. And after watching Patricia's post, something that I saw like right off the bat and that I really agreed with was when she said that kids are primed to never talk to strangers and that strangers are the bad ones or the people that you need to be wary of. And I kind of reflected that back on my own experiences, and I really agree. I mean, I think of my childhood growing up, and that's something that my parents were consistently warning me about. Whenever I'd walk home from school, my parents would kind of leave with the warning of, don't talk to strangers, look both ways before crossing the street. And I kind of talked about this in my paper too, my QTT paper, but I think people really try to distance themselves from the bad. They try to, maybe they'll acknowledge the bad stuff, but they'll kind of like put it at an arm's distance and say, I mean, that's terrible, that's awful, and that it's happening to them. But that could never happen to me. And I think it's that type of thinking that has kind of propelled people to kind of take the stance that Patricia was talking about of never prosecuting their own loved ones for crimes such as sexual abuse. Because people have that idea, well, then, oh, it could never happen to me, or kind of like just straight up in denial. And I think that's also reflected when looking at children's literature in particular. I think parents, and by the way, this is also mentioned in the McDaniel article, but I think parents look at their children and the children's books that they're exposing those kids to and kind of have the I don't want to know kind of basis. They see things as, I don't know, like it's too taboo of a topic, to kind of use Patricia's words. It's too taboo of a topic to really talk about with a child, and they really don't want their child to be exposed to that, especially in literature. And as hard of a topic as it is to deal with, I think it's a necessary one because, I mean, the fact of the matter is, it's a really hard topic to deal with and a hard topic to talk about, but that doesn't make it any less real. It's still happening next door. Not necessarily, it's next door, but it's still happening right around you. And I think that people's denial of the truth is really harmful, and the reason why the statistics are the way they are in the McDaniel article. When Patricia opened with that kind of percentage of people that go that are perpetrated by someone that they know, that was also a statistic that really, really stuck out in my mind. It kind of shocked me. I hate that that's true. It disgusts me and it's terrible. But knowing that, I think just knowing that simple statistic is really going to help me when I choose how to talk to my children about a similar issue. Just knowing that it's not just strangers and that it can be people, and probably will be if that happens, it might be someone close to them. So instead of seeing it as, kind of putting it in arm's distance, I really think we need to expose it and we need to pick literature where similar instances are reflected so that we can tell children that, they're not alone.